It's time to play some stuff.
608 at the Geek House, and we're firing up some ESO. What is up, everybody? This is Jay, aka MultimediaJay. We've had some ice crap the last couple of days, and everything thaws out tomorrow. So when everything thaws out tomorrow, we'll pick up with the constructive stuff I had planned for this vacation. Was out shoveling earlier today, then came back and basically finished off a series of rants about some rather toxic tech video people that I've dealt with on my channel for the past couple of years. None of that, of course, applies to the gaming-focused folks who've been subbing more recently, as well as the people that will probably discover my channel when I decide to transition the videos, even the tech stuff, towards a more episodic format that is friendlier with YouTube's algorithms in the 2020s. To make a long story short, the wacky world of MultimediaJay is a legacy format, and it is very much 2010s. What I do in the 2020s will be different and a lot more mainstream, because times change, and you don't have to go very far on the internet to find those dinosaurs on YouTube that could not change with the times and stay on top of things. So anyways, none of the people who came to my stream yesterday about the Linus Tech Tips thing are going to even see this or care, so heck with them. Let's play some ESO. You know what time it is.
It's time to play some stuff.
Recently, I've been getting into some heavy attack stuff, and serious heavy attack stuff. The Dragon Knights are the best in the game at heavy attack damage, but I want to see what the other classes can do. So, Gregorius Goodmain, the Sorcerer, is currently at Mage's Guild level 8. I want to just go around, make my way through the world, and get this guy up to Mage Guild level 10, where he will have access to two points in Might of the Guild, which will allow him the in-flight empower that the Dragon Knights currently benefit from. And we'll see how this all works out. Let's fire this all up. See. Let's get going on this. This is going to be something else when it's done. Maybe even a way into PvP. I don't normally do PvP and stuff. Yeah, I noticed that there was a certain outfit style that made an ESO character look like Kylo Ren. So while I was at it, I figured make Bastion look like General Hux. All right, let's do this.
A fight? Good.
This guy has some specs. 16 grand on a light attack. So Stamsork, especially if we activate all the buffs, Stamsork actually has a lot of extra damage on light attacks and heavy attacks. And I made sure to set this guy up so that he has the blue star for Weapons Expert for 15% more light and heavy damage. Net effect, 10 grand non-crit. 10 grand non-crit, we remember to use the weave attack. There's light attack weaving all over the place with Stamsork. Alright, next lore book is off to the east. We're going to get this guy up to Mage Guild level 10. Get this guy up to Mage Guild level 10, fighting everything along the way. Let's turn up some music. Alright. Walk the path of the dark side. Get this guy to the point where he can spec as a healer. So here's what I had in mind. I was thinking of setting something up where a so-called healer can throw hots on everybody and then nuke a boss. Have some surprise damage up their sleeve instead of just healing and tanking and stuff. Alright. So that thing on the map, does that indicate that the last lore book? It's this. Next public dungeon is on February 12th. Ah, who cares? Why did that disappear, though? There's supposed to be one more lore book for me to go get, but all I have is a trial entrance. Could be the case, or dungeon entrance. Alright, let's find another zone that actually has some stuff in it. Wait a minute. This I do have the lore books add-on, right? Yes, I do have it installed, and it's not missing its dependency. Alright. Load up some more genres in Tier 2 besides Whiteowl. Put that in. And let's see what they call EDM. And also load hi-fi. If it sounds too much like NCS, I'll just blow it out of the playlist. Alright, let's do this. Oh, it's kind of hidden. Now it's working right. Blessed Crucible. It's inside a dungeon, that's why. Alright, we don't want to be trying to solo parts of dungeons for this. We'll get that later. You can get Mage Guild level 10 just from the overworld. Let's see this. No books left there except is that one? No, it's a house. Shadowfen. Plenty of books in Shadowfen. Let's go find them, starting here. Head off to Shadowfen and go looking through the swamp on this stuff. There it is. Go grab that shard down there. Get the shard and head off to the next group of books. We'll have to find one of them to get the whole clump of them to disappear off the map. Once this guy gets to Mage's Guild 10, we can start really playing around. Fire Staff, go in as a healer. See if we can get away with it. See if we can get away with it with just pet heals. I know Templar would be really good at this, so is Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight will do the most damage. Templar will be easiest to maintain the buffs on. That's why his mount seems so slow. Alright, let's see. Alright, Dark is Darkness. I remember that one from Morrowind. Let's see. Grab the way shrines on the way down. Hey, a chest. All right. $18,000. Double buffs, baby. Can I pick this lock without jumping into the boat? Yeah. Probably grab some loot in the mix, and then go do daily random normal. See how this works. I know Templar will be really good at this.
Nice haul.
He actually says haul correctly. And doesn't make it say nice hole. I am the knight. Let's see here. Alright, Forsaken Hamlet. Pick this one up. Alright, there's the Forsaken Hamlet, and here's the Forsaken Hamlet Way Shrine, right? Alright, we have that. Let's go pick this up. This guy's never been to Shadowfen before. Max level, too. Alright, there's a ton of... You should really go sweep west and go take that other waypoint, then head south to pick up those books in those ruins. See if we get knocked off the mount on the way over. There's no other books in the southeast, right? Nah, it's all in the south and the west. Let's see. Go get that way shrine way over on the other end of the map now. Daedric fight in progress. Get a swing in on it, get some loot.
I'm not afraid of you.
That's with no buffs. Almost a 10 grand on a light attack with no buffs. Easy. Swamp Raider necklace. Next up.
Right behind you, partner.
Camp Silken Snare.
This is where things have happened.
Oh, it's Aldmeri Dominion. Wrong alliance. Should be really good too. We fire with like a bow attack or something. 10, like 20,000 damage. So there's actually a bonus to light attacks with this setup. 18 grand on a light attack with a bow. Yeah, who needs spells anyways? It's because of the Stamsork stuff that's in there. The morphs for Stam now basically emphasize light attacks. So theoretically, if I get
Great area for
if I get a good source of Empower, it'd be a tough rotation to pull off because we got to take advantage of none of the range weapons in ESO are hit scan weapons. So we'd have to use the light weave attack, fire off the arrow, and then hit the Empower attack while the arrow was in flight. So it'd be a bit of a button masher, but it could probably stack some serious damage by doing that. Probably some burst potential with this guy having a bow. All right. Go a little bit to the north, and let's grab that way shrine up there. Can also grab some more champion points along the way by getting some level ups. Rubedite. Actually, let's have some fun over here. He's never completed this dolmen before. Shadow Stone. Hey, isn't that a crit stone? That might be beneficial for this guy, even when he switches over to Magicka. $20,000 damage in his swing between normal damage and skill damage. More Fighter's Guild. Looks like there's a bit of damage reduction so they don't get instantly spawn camped. You can also throw some Daedric curses on the enemies. See if they explode near their, there we go. Why is that not firing off? All right. We'll throw a Shadow Dome on the boss.
And secretly pure, and it cheats our smell. The plan is in place. You are but an inconvenience.
Reticulated spine dolmen. Gee, I wonder what reference that is. Alright. Who's the ZOS employee that plays The Sims? Alright, how's the system doing? We're not barfing yet, are we, with frame rates and stuttering? right, good. So why don't we do an experiment? Problem is I'm going to lose that if I do that. So DLAA subsampling. Let's see, what's that? Game will run to the world. Let's set that down to medium. Drop some of these settings a little. Let's see if we can cut down on some of the stuttering that way. And we probably just do like medium for the grass. Depth of field. Do we need a depth of field effect? Let's hit this here. So we know that some of the stuttering and other crap that negates all of the eye candy happens around 80% CPU. Right now I'm probably getting frame rated anyways. Waiting for ESO to reload it all. But let's see what the CPU drops down to. Performance. Getting slammed right now. What I really wish that the Windows Task Manager had was a way to put CPU and GPU right next to each other instead of in alphabetical. Well, it's not even in alphabetical order. I wonder if there's a way to sort these. Nah, you can only hide the graphs in them. Wow, does it really take that long to reload all the graphics? Come on, Zoss. You and your infamous never-ending load screens. CPU's getting pummeled, though, so it's getting throttled by the CPU now. How's the disk that's... Yeah, this is CPU limited. CPU's at 99% loading assets. The C drive... Well, the C drive's not where it's coming from. It would be the J drive. No activity on the SSD. All right, what the hell kind of lockup situation is this? I just turned down some settings. According to this, ESO is only doing like 69% CPU while loading all of this too. So slamming it. What else is slamming the machine then? CPU usage, OBS is about 15%. It's loading this like I've never loaded the game before. Is it even still going? See if it's not responding. Now, if it was not responding, the Ouroboros would stop spinning. There it is. ESO64 still running about 3 gigs of RAM for RAM usage. 70% of the processor. Upgraded. Let's set everything over to high performance mode here. Am I in gaming mode? Yeah, no, I'm not. Open my window, darn it. Wow. And I turned down the graphics and it's doing this. High performance mode. Throw all the power saving out the window. The high performance from 2016. All right, what time is it? 6:25? At 6:26, we're Alt F4ing the game. What's this? Try another song. Whatever the EDM is supposed to be here for Stream Beats is crap. All right, let's load something else up while that's doing its thing. Standard assortment from the YTAL, Stream Beats, Synthwave, and Hi-Fi. $6.25. There we go. While I was noodling around with the music, it finally finished reloading. Oh, that's why it took so long. Yeah, the sampling quality is much lower. All right, so now that it's loaded up, this probably run pretty nice now. I wonder if it even makes a difference with the bitrate, but it just looks like it's made for, and it looks like PS3 now. Details, performance, like 62% now. So we have more processor overhead. I don't like the lack of detail, though. Get off the mounts. It looks like I'm upscaling it from 720p. All right, now let's change that one piece. Let's change that back. Decreasing the quality may help with performance. Yeah, but I want this on high. How long is it going to take to... We don't even have to... We didn't need the load screen for that. All right, let's keep that high then. What's it at now for processor? 70s instead of 60s, but it drops down to the 50s when nothing's going on. That's better. Let's try this. See if we can have the system stop barfing and making me want to set up a 2-computer system here. Although I do know some big streamers are doing that to control the processor overhead. All right, let's see here. Pick up this way shrine, then we can sweep to the south. Now we can actually play the game again. Wow. There we go. Sweep to the south, pick up that next group of lore books. Get this guy to Mage's Guild level 10. Start playing around with that Empower in Flight buff. We have a world boss. Don't want to try soloing him like this, though. What? I actually have to follow the paths because it's a big rock formation? Whoop-dee-doo. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. I actually have to navigate the terrain and figure out how to get up on a hill. Boo-hoo-hoo. Please nerf the game, Zoss. No. Hey, where's my... You cannot mount in combat. Okay, what's fighting? That Kagudi way the heck over there that just reset and ran back? All right. We actually have to take the... We actually have to take a path up the hill somehow. What is it with these Argonians and their swamps? All right, now how do we get over there? Do we have a place to get up on? Okay, run through this. That's walled off. Can we go through it? Cool, undeads.
Practice makes the master.
Yeah, you'd better reset. Now, what's this? Walled out. So do we really have to go all the way around this village in order to... No, we'll find a way up these rocks through this. There it is. Now, we should be able to find one of these books here and see if that's the entire group. Oh, look, another book hidden in a tree stump. Nope, that wasn't it. There's a couple more around the edge of whatever this is. Ruins? Alien ruins. Yeah, there we go. Zook discovered. Humanoids. We can use the Dark Brotherhood blade on them. All right, this one. Under the tent. All right, that's that with that group. Any left in Shadowfen? Yeah, off to the west. Where are we at? Sweep south. Sweep south, grab that way shrine. There's a crafting station too, so we'll dump off the deconables while we're at it. All right, let's see this here. Way shrine. This area over here is where we can lose all the other stuff. Hey, who's that? Merchant? No, a guild trader. I wonder if this guy could get like some Adam Driver hairdo or something. We're really gonna have this like stylistic inspiration and stuff. All that stuff to refine. Just saving it for a character that gets bonuses to refining. Alright, what does this guy have? Looks like we mostly need a carpentry station. That's it right there. White Strake's Retribution. Ruby Ice. And this. Where's the lip balm? We actually found it, so stop trying to wing it without it. Alright. right, next up. The next thing of books is where? Down to the south like that? Now, there's something on the map over here. Looks like some kind of scroll we can pick up. Let's see. I think we have to get to whatever that fortress is and then follow the path in order to get to it. Yeah, the White Rose Prison. Is there some kind of prison manifest or something? Sort of. Fair Argonian maiden. Come, my lad, let us speak. Come, fair maid, let us talk. Scale to scale, tip to tail, fair maiden, hissed maiden, and sap-drenched lad. Is this supposed to be some kind of play on some kind of satire about the lusty Argonian maid? All right, let's see here. Another shard in the tower. These are friendlies. Let's go get plenty of shards while doing all this. Some of you might as well just take care of while you're out in the world. What's this? That's just for questing and stuff. That's not one of the lore books we're looking for.
What do you want?
Inmate. What is this? Prison break or something? All right, let's see.
Let's go.
17:6. Freedom's Price is the name of that book. Well, if we can't get up to it, can we read it from down on the ground? Yeah, this guy has like giraffe arms, and he's able to reach up over the top of this thing way over his head and read the book. Just let me just be an idiot here. Oh, that's how the jumping puzzle works. Not as refined as a jumping puzzle from Guild Wars 2, but either way. Ugh, where's the hand sanitizer? Lip balm doesn't go well on your fingertips. I'm stuck in a tree! Hold on. Let's see, where are we at? Not gonna get full speed because that alligator actually got a swing at me. Alright, let's see, up ahead. Now, here we go. These are all merry dominions. That means they're humanoid. Let's see if we can get a jump on some of them while finding this book. See if there's any more of them. Oh yeah, here we go. So there's the book. Let's make this a little more interesting though. Bam! See ya! Two-shotted. Alright, where's the next one? Sweep to the east. We do have a way shrine we can pick up, but let's go grab that shard. Looks like one of those books is inside a delve. Wait, one more dominion. Who else? Any humanoid is a valid target for that attack, as long as they're not elite. Might have to pull the keycap and clean it. Burt's Bees on the main movement key isn't really a good combination. Alright, let's see what we got. Whoops, pointing at the wrong target. One-shotted. Like 29,000 damage. Well, 31,000 once we factor it in.
No remorse! Courage brings victory.
Where is that book? Let's see. We might have to check the... Yeah, of course. Leave the book right next to the water in the middle of a swamp. That makes perfect sense. Of course, I'm kind of surprised when I find books in places like that. Like, how many careless people are there in Tamriel that go to read a book and then leave it right next to a place where there's water? Like... Now, let's see. Down here in this corner, right? Yeah, in that bird nest looking thing. Excuse me, that's an altar where someone was sacrificed. Shadow Scale Assassins. Looks like a... Is that an Argonian rivalry to the Dark Brotherhood? That's... I'm totally gonna have to keep all these caps and wash them now. Darn lip balm. There's this. That took that whole thing off the book, or off the board. The last ones are down there in that corner, and we'll pick up that way shrine on the way there. So this will all benefit his one and only Magicka build. Plus, it'll help with the deficit, because when you get this skill up all maxed out, it gives you 5% max Magicka. This guy gets up to like 38 thou. This guy gets up to 38 thou unbuffed without a Mundus, because he's an Imperial. This might get him into like pseudo Breton territory, although the Bretons will always have the advantage. So though, 40,000 Magicka is a pretty darn good resource pool. Let's do this. See if that dolmen fires off. Oh yeah, somebody we gotta block this guy. Guild spam. Let's see. Guild spam yelling at people to use Discord. See ya. Easiest way to end up on my ignore list in ESO is to do guild spam in zone chat and demand people use your Discord. Who's online? T-Rebel, alright. I just don't understand why these people think they're going to be able to grow a guild by spamming in outdoor areas where everybody's focused on questing, and then bother the heck out of people to use Discord. If you mandate a Discord, then... Look, some people just want to play the game. I don't know what this... I know you can organize events and stuff through Discord, but the minute you mandate Discord, you've crossed the line. And then when you go spamming that you'd better use my Discord or else if you join my guild... I actually saw a streamer do that in WoW.
My arm.
There was a guy, I found out later that he was a Twitch affiliate. Nah, we don't want to break into a house to get a book. There's a guy, found out later he was a Twitch affiliate. He mandated Discord for his WoW guild. And he wasn't even organizing events either. He just wanted us to join his Discord so we'd get go live notifications and he'd have more than like 2 viewers in his stream. So, a little tiny Twitch affiliate about a couple of years ago. I don't know if he even still streams. Let me just double check. I remember his username. Twitch.tv. Give me an extra browser. Twitch.tv/ I'm not going to publicize the guy. Nothing. No videos, no recent streams, zilch. He just gave himself some extra graphics. Streams Halo. Sully Gnome. He has the last thing he streamed was Halo. Let me just see. He got nowhere, right? After browbeating people in World of Warcraft to join his Discord, and Twitch affiliate, 365 days, 2 average viewers. Hasn't streamed since the middle of last December, and that was just a little test stream that nobody watched. The last time he did any significant streaming was December 10th to 2 concurrents. Might want to come up with something better than, you might want to come up with something better before you go browbeating people to join your Discord in a guild. And that's why every single one of these people in ESO that does this is an instant ignore. You know, build an online presence with this stuff on its own terms instead of browbeating people like that. 10 grand non-crit. All right, let's see here. Where's the book? Supposedly, oh, it's over here on this wreckage right next to the water. What's he fighting? And where's it hiding? Oh, the Strangler. That's enough of that. Companion medium armor. All right. That actually finishes off the books in Shadowfen. So let's go find some other... Well, now we got to go off to Dominion territory. Oh, boy. Elves. Lovely. We got to go off to Dominion territory to get some others. Let's see, where's this shard hiding? According to this, it's up top on top of that Zanmir. Can we take a shortcut up this tree trunk to get up to that thing? Darn it! Embrace creativity, Zoss, including people that want to climb trees to get up on a platform. Stuck in combat, stuck in combat, stuck in combat. Just run through it all. And get pulled back by the Stranglers. Good old Black Marsh. Oh, these are Dramoras. According to this, is still up above, so there's a way up here that I'm not thinking about.
Take you.
I think Dramoras count as Daedra. Yeah, I think Dramora count as Daedra, so they're not a valid target for the Blade of Woe. Sending souls to Sithis doesn't work when, you know, you have a being that basically, if you kill them, they get reconstituted in Oblivion. All right, let's see. This is one of those... Does that sound better after a while? Put it about halfway through. Nah, this is one of the dumber ones from Streambeat Synthwave. Take it out of the playlist. There's a couple of sound-alikes that seemed like filler tracks, and I don't like any of them. Just drop them from that. All right, where is this? This shard is still up there. All right, let's find a path up there then. There's got to be a path up there, including one that's not so official, if we can find it. I think there's a path up the side of those waterfalls up there. Nothing to see here, just an idiot in a robe. I don't think he's an eligible target for the Blade of Woe. Oh, wait a minute. See ya! But Dramora are Daedra. They're just humanoid Daedra. Oops. Was there something in the combat log for that? Nah, alright. Let's see if that happens with another Daedra. That's probably an Easter egg. Now these two are looking my way, so stun them. That's the path that I was looking for. Now let's Blade of Woe this guy and see what happens. That must have been something else that I triggered. That'd be funny if, you know, you did that to Daedra and they came back like that. It's enough Dramora stuff here.
Sometimes villains get what they deserve anyway.
All right, what is it with all... Oh, this is some kind of... This is something else.
Keep them on the defensive.
There it is. All right, let's get out of this zone. What did this guy get up to with all this? Almost with Mage's Guild level 9. At 10, he gains the ability to do Empowers on demand. Let's see here. I'm also curious if I want to do that with a stamina setup, especially if he's using a bow. All right, what else do we have for zones we can play with here? Deshan, Dark Elf territory. Okay. Where can we head into this place? We've been to Mournhold before. Oh no, let's come in here and just start grabbing stuff at the Obsidian Gorge. I thought I missed a zone because I thought I had more progress the last time I took a character through here. I was able to get to level 10 without touching Craglorn. Skill lag already. And this time it's from pressing a keyboard button. I don't get it. I dropped down the graphics. That might have been one of the things that was messing me up in the arena the other day. Of course, the arena that I was trying to solo is one of the few group arenas in the game. The other ones are solo arenas. That one's actually supposed to be done with a group of 4. But I'm wondering if I can do it with 2 people and 2 companions. Kaguri.
They made
Runestone.
their choices. So be it.
Nuts. Let the daggers expire. Alright, where's this book? It's supposed to be right here. At least there's no water for it to be left behind. Missing something. Check the more fine-tuned map. There it is. Right. Oh, it's on the ground by this dude that got jumped. All right, head south. Yeah, or devoured by undead is probably a more likely thing. Treasure chest. I don't know why this game puts treasure chests half submerged like that. Been running into quite a few of those lately.
Let's keep our eyes open for a tavern where we can spend that.
Hold up. Jack of the Night Mother. Stamina, damage recovery. Oh, it's a bunch of sneak stuff. There's another assassin-themed armor set that has a whole bunch of crit. That one might be good for some other surprises and stuff like that. We set up with this. Crank base stats through the other stuff, and then crank crit through gear. All right, where are we? See here. 31% humidity. Yeah, it's been like 5 degrees for too long. Muthnar. I think this town was referenced in Morrowind somehow. Oh yeah, it's a monastery. All right, let's see what's in here. I bet this person's looking for the... Yeah, these folks are totally looking for the book, right? Where is... That's what I thought. Next. Coward. Now, let's see here. Is the book even in here, or does it look like it's in here because of the map placement? Yeah, supposedly it's over here somewhere. But let's check on all the floors. There it is. All right, next up. So you mess with that world boss on the way to the next book. Mage Guild to 9. Good. One more point, and we can start playing with the skills. Hey, someone's doing the dolmen. A little far away, though. Objects in mirror are further than they appear. All right, let's see here. Runestone. Alright, there's
That
this
should
one.
come in handy.
Legend of the Ghost Snake. Alright, what are we getting attacked by? Up by that. Next up is up by that player house. Alright, what do we got here? I think this guy gets mad if we steal stuff from one of these thief troves.
Well, at least you didn't steal it yourself.
This guy, these companions, I just don't understand them. This guy has no problem whatsoever with you putting a dagger in someone's back and sending their soul to Sithis Dark Brotherhood style. But he doesn't like when you grab a thieves' trove. And Mirielendis is all finders keepers, but the minute you use the Dark Brotherhood finisher move, she flips out. Like, you don't know how evil that dagger is. Like, who thinks this up? What kind of a I mean, it's one thing to make characters morally ambiguous like this, but... So, I mean, swap out to Miri as a great example of this. And let's go find some bandits. Even when it's bandits and outlaws, she still gets mad at you. Alright, switch off. Or hey, incur a bounty and just pay the bounty. I don't know. These are, I don't know. Do we really want to tick off a bunch of dark elves? Where is it? I am here to read your book. Hey, stranger, why are you in this mansion of the, yeah, why are you in this Lalu mansion? I'm here to read a book. Get out of my house, nerd. Let's go find a bandit camp or something. Because I don't know anything about Ebonheart Pact territory. Probably the best thing we can do is go take out some red rooks in Daggerfall after we pick up this way shrine, just to illustrate how dumb this is.
When are the guards going to do?
She totally freaks out whenever you use the Blade of Woe. Where's a bunch of red rook thieves? There's some close to over here. I believe it's over near this island here. Yeah, far in the east, away from the mill, you start running into a lot of red rook bandits. All right, ready to watch you freak out? All right. The bandits, I think, have up here. There's one. Nobody deserves to die like that. All right.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Oh yeah, that's her attitude on that. But when you take out a criminal that way... Oops. Who can see us? Wolf?
I guess this is a fight now.
These guys know the right spots to be on sentry duty. We can take him out by putting on that disguise and then sneaking up behind him. Player character. That's not one of the lore books. Oops. Well, that sure didn't go well. Now, where is... Let's see. There's nobody that's all by themselves. Makes things a little messier that way. How about over here? Never did understand why these folks can't spring their own traps. But yeah, she's just getting upset every single time. Bastion only gets upset if you murder somebody as opposed to killing a bandit. It's interesting how these people work.
What did I miss?
How come you've never maxed out your rep with your companions? So I keep finding ways to tick them off like that. Next. Alright, we were over in Deshan, over at the Western Narcissus, whatever it is, way shrine. We could go back to this Obsidian Gorge to grab those green books. Alright, what do we have?
No one goes into the gorge. Got that? Come and take us!
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
Not according to these guys.
Run, little one.
You think that might have been excessive?
You don't really understand the meaning of the word obsessive, Bastion. Oh, that's a friendly. West. Jump in on this dolmen. Oh, hi.
I admire your tenacity.
Plague Doctor gear. That's actually one of the ones I'm looking for. Good. The plus health set. Plague Doctor gear. That's actually one of the ones I'm looking for. Bow to 29. Good. Boing. We gotta get some more crit when using bow skills. Probably go to a thief place too, and let's launder some of this stolen stuff, get it out of the inventory.
Anything useful?
I hope the Khajiit companion in the next chapter isn't so morally ambiguous like this. Oh yeah, finders keepers. Nobody deserves to die by the hands of that blade. It's pure evil. Alright. Gotta find someone. Oh, we have vendor loot we gotta get rid of. Let's see. It's a Daedric shrine, isn't it? It's a Torag's packed place. Oh, I already have this. Yeah, plus health, plus health, plus health, and plus health. Plague Doctor ring. Well, Now, I'll probably want to make some arcane versions of it. If I want to crank health super high, that's basically the gear we'd use for it. Got a couple of Plague Doctor pieces. That's actually one of the sets that I need to come out here and farm up. So we get like a Warden that gets plus damage from health and plus healing from health. See what happens when we crank his health really high. What does that net for us? Especially if you show up as a tank with like 60,000 health like that. Alright, let's see. Yeah! Switch off to Moose Thunderbear, who would also benefit from this book collection thing as well. Do you really want to be doing that for multiple characters in a stream? Hey, while we're at it, let's answer the Adam Driver question, since I do have an extra appearance token lying around. Before we head back out into the overworld to finish this off. Come on, game, you can go back to your title screen in shorter than 30 seconds. Appearance change. Face, let's do like no collectibles. Barbarian. Alright, let's see here. Switch off to champion gear. I keep forgetting he's got barbarian gear. Let's see. I don't think there's a hairstyle that corresponds with it. This sort of does. No, he's not a monk. There's that. He's already using Mohawk. Roman. That is nothing. This could somewhat correspond to it. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world if this guy doesn't totally look like Adam Driver. Alright, let's go. Finish this off, and then we'll start dealing with bursty healers. What do we have for live time? About an hour in. Not that bad. Just got one more level to get. Then he will benefit greatly from this. Dragon Knight already does it. Templars can probably already do it with Solar Barrage. Just gotta change a few morphs on the Inquisitor spec. Check Twitch, see what this is. Yeah, so Discord erroneously says that this is a part 2, and it's not. Alright, what do we have here? Oh, daily reward time. Hey, you want to buy this expensive horse for $35? Alright. It's a little too basic for that kind. Why is it so green? I know it's Deshan and whatnot.
Got here.
Oh, that was evilly sharp arrow. Maybe it's the same voice actor. Let's see. Brooding Elf Inn. What an appropriate name. Hi, we live longer than humans. We're better than humans. Especially the folks in Alinor. Ugh. Enough of this. At least we're not as stuck up as the High Elves. Let's see. Where's this other book? I don't feel like mounting back up here. It's in some stupid place that doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah. Yeah, I just come out here and read a book and then just leave everything here with like a decomposed body and a backpack. Or maybe it's a hiker that, well, you're within visual of civilization, so it's not like you starve to death out here or anything. Look, Dark Elf place right there. What is wrong with these people in Tamriel? Seriously. You keep finding these books.
There you are.
It doesn't make any sense to find them where we're finding them. Like someone couldn't, yeah, like someone they couldn't go out for a hike. All right, what are we at? How close are we to Mage Guild 10 on this guy? I have half of mine, just swap out that's not even close. This isn't even the build that's going to benefit from it, sort of. Might go with his bow build set up correctly. Just get rid of the curse. Make it so the guy can be a Daedric sniper. Head on over to here.
Let's ride.
You also want to drop the magic cost of it as well. Since he's using it on his lesser resource when he's in this spec. Alright. Is there something in the Daedric Ruin? Nah, south. We gotta go up and take the actual post. Or the actual road here. Alright, mainland Morrowind. Where's this path we're supposed to take? We passed it. Hold on. We'll just cut straight into it. Does this really go? No, that's the entrance to a dungeon. A little further out. Is that it right there? There we go. Alright, there should be a book. Yeah, here it is.
Pride of the Hammerfell for the Covenant.
Oh, it's Covenant, folks. This guy's... Oh, he's Ebonheart packed anyways, so it would make sense. He's an Imperial, but he's EP, so let's see. I want to have... Yeah, because I want to have some characters that could play the other alliances in PvP. So no, he's not a Daggerfall. Let's see.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
I assure you, we're doing everything we can.
Get down to this area
we're
here.
stretched thin as it is, but
Excuses.
Take the Way Shrine for a shortcut.
If disappears, what excuse will you use then? I'll find them myself. Just stay out of my way.
Okay, get out of Narcissus, head over to this other place. Take a shortcut and head southeast to pick those books up. Something should... Again, we're looking for books down by a river. Are they right next to the water? What is it with the books in this game?
Great area for harvesting.
Alright, so that's that. That wipes out all the books in Deshan, right? Yeah, let's get out of here. Pick another zone. Probably gonna have to go to some Aldmeri Dominion zones now. Did we ever get the Alakir Desert done? Alright, where are we at? Mage Guild. Appearance. No, skills. Yeah, a little ways into... I know we can hit 10 without actually needing to go to DLC. Okay, Way Shrine is... But first of all, it's one of those stupid trees Okay, we're out of the tree. Now, where's the thing that's attacking us? All right. One of those screwball trees. It doesn't play nice with cameras. All right, let's see. Speak to me before entering Mournhold. No, just watch me enter it. Ah, daily writing lesson. Now, let's see.
Comrade, a word.
All right, so we're out of this. Let's see. Shadowfen's done. Stonefall still has books. Good. Get going on those. Anything to blow off having to go to the Aldmeri Dominions areas, especially Malleable Tor with its wild terrain. Lifetime 106.55. Let's go. Ah! Splat. All right. Let's try this again. Port Virak. There it is.
Right behind you, partner.
All right, south. Get back on the road. We'll probably be able to wipe out this zone without hitting level 10. Then we'll have to head off to Dominion territory to finish the ascension here. Actually, no. I don't think so. I think Bankarai is still on the map. Yeah, we still have some stuff doing Bankarai in the northern part of the zone. So we'll finish up Dark Elf territory, then go to Bankarai and see if we still need to do anything else. All right, what's over here? We'll brush up with a world boss while we're doing this. It's an Argonian village. I'd rather not break into houses to... Most of these books are positioned such that you don't have to. Look at this, it's in an Argonian village. Argonians Among Us by, look like a dark elf name. Argonians are scaled and of limited intelligence. They're part of our everyday lives. Argonians originate from the region known as the Black Marsh, a water-soaked and depressing land. It reeks of swamp gas and teems with insects. In their native land, the Argonians squat in fetid pools and worship primitive tribal gods. Their folk magic simple tribal armies have never proven an adequate defense against men or mer of stout heart. Racist literature in an Argonian village. Why?
I'm rather busy.
I mean, I see a few Ebonheart Pact peacekeepers here, but this is an Argonian village. Why is there something like that in the middle of an Argonian village? Like, what? Zoss, who did you just like throw darts at a board and be like, "That's where the books go"? Who came up with this crap? Set up this Daedric ruin.
For glory!
See, yep. If anything, I should find a book in there that's like darn warm bloods and like Argonians making fun of everybody else, not the reverse.
Will you?
All right, that's locked. Is this one of those things where I guess we can go inside? Some kind of Nord stronghold? Yeah, probably in the back over here, right? By this table?
Run! Goblins have overrun our fields!
Now, how about upstairs? The way these things are made, though, it doesn't work that way. Oh, here's a book. Sounded kind of like Careless Whisper there for a second. Sure, it was inspired by it.
Let's ride.
All right, next one. And there's another group to the southwest. This will be more fun when all my max level characters can do this stuff. See. As long as we don't have to break into the house. Quinkus Morera makes so many themes that sound like they belong on some television show from the 70s. Here's another good example of that. Kind of surprised these Daedric ruins are this easy to navigate like this.
Let's hit the trail.
That's one way to knock out half your health. Sathram Plantation. This must be House Dress. And it's been taken over by these nightmare folks. Okay, that's it. What? How do I... I'm stuck in mounted mode. This is the bug. This is one of the long-running bugs. It's about as bad as walking on your weapons. All right, now we're... Okay, now we can actually swing our sword again.
That's it, partner. Give them everything you've got.
That right there is a great example of being stuck in mounted form. You can't use any weapons or skills, but you're vulnerable, but you can run really fast. So you just run away until you break combat and the bug resolves itself. Ah, but we don't want to fix that. We want to put something flashy in the crown store for you to spend more money on. And these devs wonder why players are so cynical. That's clippable. I recommend folks clip it. If not, I'll do it myself.
Let's hit the trail.
Next off to the east. You know what I should do? Should fool around in Grand Theft Auto 5. Make something similar to GTA RP, even though I'm not going to get involved in any of those servers. Basically try to on-the-fly roleplay with what the AI throws at me. I'm sure some people have done that on Twitch. Oh, we gotta use, we gotta eat something. 12 thou on the magic side. I'm just looking at the stamina bar for when it was time to redo the food buffs.
Let's ride.
Not exactly EverQuest, but I missed the extra stats. Oof, red. Yeah, we are totally in Dark Elf territory. Let's swing to the north. Pick up that book that looks like it's in the middle of the ocean. Whoops. Looks like I'm going to be stuck running out of the water, heading up onto a dock. Should have just gone to the town. There it is. There's Mournhold. Should have just gone straight to the town instead of doing this crap. Too bad there's no water walking.
Right behind you, partner.
Hold there, Sarah.
I'm in the middle of something.
All right, where's this thing hiding? Well, at least it only looked like it. There was plenty of dock right there. I didn't have to be so macho.
Hold there, Sarah.
We're gonna have to go to Bankarai, aren't we?
The trail.
Bankarai and then start the Aldmeri Dominion areas. Where is this? How do you spend an entire evening getting your character up to Mage Guild level 10? You're looking at it. Alright. The remaining books are out in this area, so head out to Arthrenis. Arthrenis? That's like, sounds like arthritis. In the wonderful town of Arthrenis. Alright, this is green books, then brown books, then purple books. No, there's no purple. Yeah, like I really need to yeet my guy into a pool of lava. Didn't quite get the jump right. Not a good idea to go beelining towards where the little icon is. According to this burnt out house should still have a perfectly fine book in it. There it is. So with how this book is right next to this burnt out house, why is this book still in perfect condition? Next up, and it wasn't even, you gotta go down here. Welcome to Arthrenis. There's somebody else getting the book. And how do we get... I guess we were actually supposed to... We should probably do it the normal way. Nope, it's a jumping puzzle. There is no, like, normal way up there. What are those, Imperials? No, those are skeletons. Some undead problems over here.
We escape now, yes? Don't make me leave you behind!
Alright, so I think there's a way we just do this. How'd that guy get up there? Did he actually really cheeseball it with his mount? There's something I'm missing here. Or did he jump off of that rock? There's something missing here. Was it jumping puzzle by get on this rock and then up here? There we go. The abridged ancestors in the Dunmer. Next. What's this? Some kind of puzzle? Save the puzzle for later. Instead, let's get to this way shrine. All these burned out cities and stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta wait for the... Yeah, we gotta wait for the skeleton to run over here, take a single swing at me, and then turn around and go back. There we go. Now we can use the teleporter. How does that add challenge, Zoss? How does that add challenge?
Covenant soldiers are waiting to the north.
All right, is this one of those things where he... Let's see.
Covenant soldiers are waiting to the north. Tread carefully.
All right, this fort has 4 more books. See where that gets him before we go off to Bankurai. All right, where's the book hiding? It's like getting the hidden packages in a Grand Theft Auto game. And that was the entire set. All right, let's get out of this. Found all the lore books and Stonefall's lore. Head off to Bankurai. Definitely should stretch out a bit first, though. All right, let's get out of this fort. Right, there it is. Definitely some freaky landscape here. Definitely some freaky landscape here. Let's stretch out a bit, shall we? it's time to play some stuff. All right. When this character has his Mage Guild level 10, all the characters that I want to have access to this source of burst damage right now will have it. I seriously think, though, if Zoss wants to nerf all of this burst stuff, what they could do is take that Dragon Knight ability that gives plus 50% heavy damage and just turn that into an Empower skill. So instead of plus 50% to heavy damage during the duration of that weapon buff, set it up so that it gives Empower instead. That'll give it to like 40% on lights and heavies. And the Templars already have access to Empower for more than 3 seconds through the Radiance stuff and whatnot. Of course, there'd be a lot of people in PvP making gank builds with Dragon Knights that would be very upset. But it's just one of those things I can imagine game devs doing. You play these games long enough and you can start imagining what it is they're going to nerf. Now, let's see here. There's also Stonefalls. There's also Balfoyen over here that we could check out. Does it even have any books? It's not showing up on here. We do know that Bankarai, the north of Bankarai, is still outstanding. Let's go over to the Viridian Woods and begin there. There's a vampire and werewolf shrines in this area. Let's see. Yeah, what are you going to do about it? Watch this. Take a seat. Living with lycanthropy. Hey, look, ethical werewolves. Just what the world needed. Resist the urge to be a bloodthirsty beast.
Right behind you.
Guild Blackbriar Barter Co. has openings for traders.
That's
Trade guilds selected, loaded guild house, huge raffles, events, nights, and more. Click the link to apply. See, that's a friendly way to advertise a guild. There isn't like, Discord required. Nice to see that some people in this game still know how to be courteous to others when trying to get them to join their guilds, instead of, you will join our Discord or else. Come on. That Spriggan is kind of laughing at us right now, kind of healing up. All right, where's this book? Oh, yeah, another one of those jumping puzzles. Let's see. This seems pretty straightforward. I don't see why this has to be anything difficult. It's a jumping puzzle. How about from this angle? Should be possible to get on top of this. How about we come up here, and then you'd think you just hop 3 times up this thing, but that doesn't seem to be the way. Oh, that's why. The thing is, I can probably read this well, I had it. So yeah, up to over to here, onto this, turn off running. We had it, we just ran off the top. Onto here, then around the corner to here, and then up on top. There we go. Now you don't have to do like the giraffe arm trick in order to read that one. How close are we to level 10 so we can get this guy set up in the other? About halfway. We'll probably have to do some Dominion. We'll probably have to do some Dominion territory then. Boing. I wonder if an experience buff increases the experience gain from finding all these books. All right, next up. Boing. It clearly says aspects of Lord Here seen, but I actually picked up the vegetables that were right next to it. No idea how I did that one.
I'm home.
Let's see. Up next. All right, next one across. Hey, we got a crafting site right here. Let's decon everything. See if we got any more of these item sets here. Ooh, Night Mother's Gaze. You know what we should do? Sell off the vendor trash.
Come, do your trading here.
See, I don't have any of my companions in anything but heavy armor, so we can sell all that. Resto staff, he's fine on. Ring, he's fine on. All right, take that out, take that out. A couple extra potions. Some PvP stuff, and decon the rest. Nothing there. Looks like I didn't have very much to decon. But I have to go to an enchant station for most of it. What do we have? Jewelry.
I'm not afraid of you.
Glenmoral Weird. Let's see. Should be 2 more books to finish up these 2 sets that are up here, and then we'll figure out what to do afterwards. Right.
That should come in handy. No remorse.
Quick! Look at the book really quick and then run out of the ruins. Too bad you can't knock me off my mount when I'm just jogging. Ow, that tickles. Even this guy can throw a few heals. We're completely running the wrong way, aren't we? We're in this Bloodthorn area. Yeah, we are. We gotta go up around the lake. Get away from these Bloodthorn cultists. Hey, why don't we finish that one up? Get some experience. There's even a bonus Daedra thing right around the corner. $20 grand. I swim so slow. This game is actually close to realistic. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Let's see. Winged Twilight that wasn't a sorcerer pet. Interesting.
Puny mortals, think you've won? Come, my slaves, destroy them.
If you're going to be doing something like this, you might as well get some world completion done while you're at it. Now, let's see here. Let me check the ESO directory. Boo hoo hoo! Boo hoo hoo! Boo hoo hoo! Sawman UK is stealing all the views because of this Bashsork Sorcerer Challenge. Boo hoo 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 hoo! It's Sawman's fault that nobody's watching anything in the directory. Boo hoo hoo! Oh, hi. People are name-dropping me because they think I'm stealing all the viewers. Well, I'll tell ya, if you think someone like me steals your viewers, head on over to Twitch and you'll have something to really complain about. That was stupid. It's time to play some stuff. Couldn't resist. See, enough complaining about that on Twitter. All right, let's see here. Head off to the place over here. Let's see. This town has another set of books. Finish off North Bankurai, and we'll see how close we are. How much Aldmeri Dominion are we going to have to put up with to finish this for this guy? Then I think between him, the Dragon Knight, and the Templars, we should be in really good shape for bursty healing. Let's see. Inside a house, right? Yeah, you might want to kill your own mobs instead of training them over to me. Now, inside the house. I can just run through everything, because the outdoor world's too easy. Viridian Sentinel. Take care of that. Ledges. Interesting. All right, there's one more book over by Evermore that we need to go swim over and get. The other one's inside. I think that's a trial. And we don't need to go into any dungeons in order to, it's for achievements, but we don't have to, we can get to Mage Guild 10 with just Overland. Matter of fact, these books are usually placed in specific spots such that we don't even need to like do any crime or anything to get them. So you see a book, it looks like you have to break into a house to get it. Check and find where there's one where you don't, because that's probably the case. Wonder if there could be fishing nodes on these docks at some point. The NPCs can certainly fish here. Boing! Alright, where's the book? Inside a wheelbarrow. Two big boats. The book is inside this wheelbarrow. I mean, who even puts books in wheelbarrows anyways?
Let's hit the trail.
I tell you, it's complete and total spin art. It's total spin art where Zoss put these darn books. Like, stuff by the water, stuff in wheelbarrows, stuff you just wouldn't see people who care about books doing. Alakir Desert is done. I think all the Breton areas are done. Yeah, let's do some Dominion then. Western Skyrim. Elf areas are done. We could go Vardenfell. But the real fun with books is going to be in the... Let's go to this Oregon. Yeah. Dominion territory. We'll start with the nicest looking zone. How close is this guy to Mage Guild 10?
Paylith, my daughter, where are you?
Almost there. I wonder if we can finish this off in Oregon. Or are we actually going to have to go to, like, Grotwood, Greenshade, etc.? I mean, nothing wrong with looking for books in a wood elf forest, but the terrain can get a little dicey. All right, there's that one. All right, up to the north to finish this area off. Everybody, put your hands in the air and rejoice! We're almost done with Mages Guild level 10. And finally, this guy can join the wonderful place, the wonderful characters that have access to this skill. Quit being lazy. Take the way shrine. Actually, keep being dumb. Take the way shrine. Boing. Where is this book? Right next to the water. So many people in Tamriel are putting books close enough to be dropped in the water. Ooh, stuttering. Check the preview. Is it good? It asks with turning a few settings down, too. Freeze! You know what? I just can't handle this anymore. Somebody has to speak up about this garbage. And it might as well be me. Let's do this. So can we even see that? Shrink that. We can probably set it up to where it's the right size and width. Sort of. Wow. Now let's just do this. At Gina Bruno. Have you ever noticed how many valuable Mages Guild lore books are placed right next to the water in ESO, where it would be so easy for someone to accidentally knock that super valuable lore book into the water. You ever notice how many valuable Mages Guild lore books are placed right next to water in ESO, where it would be so easy for someone to accidentally knock that super valuable lore book into the water? It's time to play some stuff. Oh, man. See if I get any kind of probably won't get a response. She probably has me on ignore. I'm probably one of those troublemakers. We'll save that for the next time Elder Scrolls talks about say something about the game. Next time that shows up in the official Twitter, I'll put that in. See how many likes I get. You really have to go around and notice all these books right next to the water before you're like, nobody in Tamriel knows how to be careful with paper books. How many soggy books has there been in Tamriel over the millennia? Because so many of these idiots apparently don't know how to take care of books and keep them away from the water. Boing. So long, Bastion. So I know you have so many moral issues with taking stuff from thieves. Woo! Alright, where are these last few books? Crimes of the Daggerfall Covenant. Alright. We have to actually go into the town to find the rest of the books. So let's do that. Or is that a quest area that we have to progress in the zone story in order to get access to? Which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to go off to another Dominion area. One more set of books left. It's what, Skywatch up here? Now, how do we get to that way shrine? Check status. We've been demonetized, right? It's strange that YouTube never demonetizes gaming streams. No, actually. So that's the thing. Why would anybody want to be a streamer on YouTube if these automated systems are constantly getting in your way like this? I show up in the directory, but let me actually look at Elder Scrolls Online live stream. Oh, let's just search across my channel. Give me a YouTube search. All right, I'll show you the power of the heavy side. That should be enough to pop it up. Nope, you get taken out of search results and everything. MultimediaJay ESO live stream. Shows me one. It shows me trying to Twitch stream ESO at closer to YouTube bit rates from May of 2021. MultimediaJay ESO stream. What's results? Trying to Twitch stream ESO at closer to YouTube bit rates. Why I'm not a Twitch streamer. Merry Christmas for my ESO characters. Like, yeah, you get destroyed in terms of search traffic. And this is why YouTube works backwards compared to Twitch. On Twitch, you decide you want to watch streamers, then you find a streamer to watch. On YouTube, the only audience you can really get for your streams are people that already know you. Oh, we get repairs at this guy.
Why wait for the high prices in First Hold? Enjoy bargains for a weary traveler.
It's one of the reasons why people keep being Twitch streamers. Anything that YouTube screws up, Twitch benefits from. This is one of them. And you think, oh, what about Ludwig? What about Valkyrie? They brought audiences with them. Simple enough. And they have special deals too. But propping up a streaming service with special deals just doesn't cut the mustard. Especially when you can advertise the stream with a direct link to it instead of your channel in Discord. Yeah, this is the town that got attacked by the Dremora. The book is inside the main area up here. I think that might actually be some kind of... I think that's a Daedric shield that we can't run through. So I don't think we'll be able to go and get that. Yeah, see, we get punted out, then beaten up by a bunch of Dremora. Skill. I have enough resources. Getting skill lag, and all I was doing was fighting a bunch of Dremora. Yes, we go here and we get stunned out, and we take a little bit of damage. We have to progress the story in order to break through those wards. Let's check over by the Fighters Guild That's probably where we get the book if we haven't progressed the story. All these Fighters Guild defenders just standing there watching Dremora run up to him. Not quite like WoW's Stormwind Guard AI now, is it? All right, where's this book? Right, there's that. So are we out of this? Yeah, we found all the Oridon lore books. So we have to go pick another zone now. So let's see. I think Reaper's March would be a good Dominion zone. Trying not to get too wrapped up in the winding forests over by Elden Root. I'm still kind of surprised that the capital of the Aldmeri Dominion is run by wood elves and not high elves. You think with Queen Irene being a little celebrity here. Let's see. All right, next Dominion zone. You can also, I know lore books showing up in the Gold Coast. How about Reaper's March? Oh, plenty of stuff there. There's one that's in a trial, though. Head south. This one's too generic 80s. There we go. Some character in the music again. What's the Twitch scene look like? Am I missing anything interesting? Why do I still follow Kiara? She's just being snotty all the time now. And she doesn't want to develop any skills besides looking pretty on camera, so let's get out of this. I don't care what hot tub stream she's doing. Are you sure you want to unfollow? Absolutely, I've unfollowed her everywhere else. Oh, look, Newegg, too. Only 74 concurrents on Newegg's Twitch channel. $3,400. Oh, yeah, because they're building a $3,000 PC. So what? They got ripped off for parts? I think if I say anything in chat, I'm probably going to get banned. So let's just get out of that. I have nothing good to say about Newegg with the crap they've been doing. Let's see. Let's head north. Now we start getting into some of the rough terrain of some of these places, but keep it in like Khajiit areas, and we should be able to do all right. Well, that didn't take too long. Now, how do we get on top of these rock bluffs? Good. They can be... You just jump up the side of them like that. It's kind of like, you know, the Barrens in World of Warcraft where the orcs live. There's that one. How close? Are we done with this crap yet? Yeah, we're within like a book or two. So we'll just tickle the Dominion areas a little bit more and finish up the march to level 10. Zrini Arena. All right, let's see, up here. Now there's the book. Down by, is that a corpse? Moon sugar for glossy fur. Oh, look, the guard's getting involved. All right, how close? Wasn't quite enough to finish it off. All right, let's get two more. Head off to the northeast to get this. Mage Guild 10, we are done. Good. Now let's break combat. Good. Now we can sort all of this out. Set something up here. So that gives me a couple of characters with access to Mage Guild 10, which gives them access to the Empower buff. So there's the thing with, it's called Might of the Guild, I think. So that'll give us the ability to, well, let's try it on a bow as well. We don't just want to try it as is like this. We have to give up a heal in order to do this, though. Yeah, do we want to give up the utility of this? Probably better if we set this up on his Magicka build. Give him some utility so he can at least do some kind of healing. Let's see. Alright, let's sell off everything and decon everything else.
Anything I can do for you?
Sell that. Let's see. Nothing really left because we did all that stuff earlier. There's this. All right. Stretch out a bit and let's figure out the rest of this. It's time to play some stuff. All right, we got some things to play with here. So every character that I want to play around with this is already set to go here. So what does this guy have? Can we put some more points in his last build? We're only one off anyway. So save this as what it is, which is plus stamina.
Take it from an old Tuscan.
Dark Centurion, save that out. Now, switch off to Dark Sorcerer. This is where I thought he would benefit the most from this. Alright. All staves now, but he has an Inferno staff in addition to a Resto staff. So, let's see. We don't want him doing the Empower thing with his Resto staff, so let's switch off to this. So for this, what we can do, put Daedric Mines over here and a Daedric Curse, and he'll basically heal via summoning a pet. It's got to be the most rudimentary of the bunch. But let's set something up. Let's set up the Mage Guild thing. Alright, so let's see. Mage Adept. You could also call down Meteors if you really wanted to. That might be more of an Arthur Shadax thing. Alright, so Mage's Guild. Mage Light. He has never done that before. Alright. Summon a mode of Mage Light. You gain spell crit from this, which will benefit his magic build a lot more. Make this spell cheaper. Make it last longer. Get some more resources to make up for being an Imperial casting spells. And then lastly, Might of the Guild, which gives him Empower for 3 seconds. So the Dragon Knight is going to be the winner in this one. Full stop. Because they have the double buffs. But how much further behind are folks like this guy when they do this? Does he have the plus light and heavy attack factored in? No, he doesn't. He doesn't have that yet. We'll have to set that up then. Just try it as is. I'm looking to set up a so-called healer that can go in and heal a group, but also heal and basically do some burst damage on a boss. That way, you know, boss fights don't have to be super slow. You get good enough with HOTS, and people have like 7,000 or 8,000 health coming in per second. As long as they don't get bursted down, then the HOTS cover everything. Yep, and that's with, once again, no hit scan weapons. So, plus we'll throw something down for him to trip over. All right, ready? 10,000 non-crit. That's not exciting. I'm missing something here. What's the Destro staff on this guy? Ah, we're low level on Destro. That's why. Only level 16. So we haven't really gotten to the point. We gotta level up this guy's Destro abilities. Cool. Well, that gives us something to do. 15,000 per crit. Getting all this from a Stamsork, 39,000 Magicka when we switch him over to gear, which is lower than what the Magic characters or Bretons would do. But we haven't gotten the bonus yet by morphing Mage Light. Let's do daily random normal and see what this kind of experience is like. Jump in the healer queue. The Templars, I know, have it better, but it'd be good if this guy could get some experience. Especially some Destro staff experience. Might help with his lack of burst. But he doesn't really have a... Actually, what we could do... Dark Magic. In case your dark weapon, next layer heavy attack to deal an additional 6,000 physical damage and armor debuff them. After casting, your next ability is 10% less. Let me have a crystal weapon back on here. What if we double burst everything? Let's get out of the queue. Let's get out of the queue here. There we go. But that adds a second damage. That adds some second damage to it. Not in the mood for that song tonight. I don't know about weaving at 14th thou on a 14th thou, but he has a low. Yeah, he has a low. He's pretty low in terms of his Destro ability. You might want to give him the armor debuff instead. That would definitely hit things harder. There's two ways to make something hit harder. Make the attack more powerful, or debuff the enemy's armor. $98.75. We gotta get this guy some more Destro. Interesting. Let's check some of the other characters. How close are they to being able to have this Empower on demand when a projectile attack is in flight? Alright. Moose Thunderbear, how close is he on the Mage Guild thing? Definitely curious about that. Because we know the winners are going to be the Templars. The Templars can take Solar Barrage and get Empower for like 5-6 seconds. So they don't have to keep recasting the buff. They just keep on doing the Destro Staff thing. Lauren would benefit from that immensely. But where's Moose when it comes to this stuff? How close is he on that? I don't know where Wardens would get. I don't think Wardens have anything that gives them Empower, but let me double check. I think it's only Necromancers that have access to that. Templars, Necromancers. ESO Empower buff. All right, what gives this? Nightblades, Templars, Dragon Knights with their chain attack, Necromancers, Wardens do not have it. It's another reason to level your Mage Guild stuff then. Oh yeah, that's right. I was tossing around the idea of having Moose participate in Splatter Day. The place is so peaceful there aren't a bunch of weird Vendalian Society people playing lawn darts with their ESO characters. What's his Mage Guild level? Level 3. He's got a long way to go. I don't really want to go grinding books again like I've done for 2 characters now. Let Moose sit this one out. That definitely would be something worth checking out, though, for a bow attack from range. Gregorius could probably do it, too. The thing is, though, Destruction Staff has plus 12% damage to fully charged, like, single target or something, or heavy attacks. There's a bonus with Destro Staff. There's a bias towards magic. Let's go over to the Templar side of things, where things are way more developed, and see what happens if we set Goodmane up with something. Reaper's March. Oh yeah, he was going shopping to buy Celestial Shields earlier. So let's set up the Inquisitor to use a Flame Staff. That'll probably do the most damage out of all of these characters, because you don't have to keep recasting the buff over and over. So we got Shockedin for, PvE, throwing around lots of spells with all magicka in heavy armor or whatever. And then we have Inquisitor, which I think would benefit from the use of staves, because it looks more like a cleric. All right, here we are. Trash the names. What build do we have here?
Ha! I know that look.
So switch off to Inquisitor. Yep, all magic. Still playing at Magic at Detonation. We'll fix a few things here. There we go. He does have. Does he have an Inferno Staff in his toolkit, though? No, he does not. Let's go make one. Do we have any extras in the bank? Set up his, set these up. Gonna totally redo this from scratch. Had a couple empty slots from playing around in PvP.
Sorry, friend. Can't look the other way on this one.
Hello there.
Nope, no extra Inferno staves. We'll have to make one. This means we can only make an epic. Crap. Well, let's get Miri out. Off to that little warehouse in Wayrest, and let's go make an epics. Go make a staff. Let's go set this up. I got some books we can go get too if we really want to. This guy's already Mage Guild level 10 though. Alcaire Castle. We did win a bunch of money in Splatter Day, so we could always just go buy a whole bunch of ore and refine it, and then sell the surplus. Yeah, take this. Yeah, here. Stuff we can decon. Alright, carpentry station. Where are we? That's right, we can refine all this stuff that we got from the other stuff. Alright, we have enough stuff to make a upgrade. No, we don't have enough stuff to make a legendary. Make an Inferno staff then. Do piercing. Put some pen on it. Improve it all the way up to epic. All right, so we do have, let's see, are we set up currently for, we are set up for Julianos with Crafty Alfique. Let's go all light. Do we have a set of light armor that we can put on? Dread King Slayer, Shackle Breaker. What's that used for? Crusader? All right, let's try this with just heavy armor first. We got Julianos and Crafty Alfique for 45 thou. Let's actually take a benefit to this. No. This is the Empower debuff. So let's go get like plus 20%. Let's get Mage Light in on the action. Gotta get double empowers from this, but... Alright. Major Sorcery. Let's also do Adric's Spear. Crescent Sweep. So we have more crit damage and more damage against blocking targets. What's he got for Destro Staff on this? Magicka Detonation. That might still be fun on when we switch over to Resto. Now, let's see. Heavy armor, Destro. Not quite. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we have... we're not using any Destro abilities. Increase your chance to apply. Well, let's also add that. Since some of these attacks do cause burning. Single target abilities plus 10%. Fully charged Inferno attacks plus 12%. Got plus 22% there. Plus what we get from the Empower. And let's mod this. Pay $3 grand. All right, we'll get rid of some of the spell damage in favor of more light and heavy attacks. I think Templars we're going to have the most fun with this. Confirm. All right, let's try this out. We don't have an enchant on the weapon. So the idea here is throw hots around. Throw hots around to keep the party healed, and then throw burst around with the flame staff. And let's get rid of the Inquisitor thing. Let's go Kylo Renplar. Oh, he doesn't have the appearance thing set up. Let's fix that in a hurry. $14,000 non-crit. Easy loot. Hey, did we save the changes to the build? Yeah, let's see. 50% plus weapon and spell damage. Plus crit bonus. So we had some of that. Alright, yeah, weapon and spell damage across the board does more. Why was there lag on loading the map screen to take the Way Shrine? How much more lag? I've turned down graphics settings and everything in this game. How much more lag is there going to be? What are we at? Well, it's got to be a little high because we're loading a map. When it loads, though, what do we get for CPU? %, on the game's SSD, 98% on the CPU. I thought SSDs were supposed to, well, SSDs eliminate the drive as the bottleneck, and then you're back to the CPU being the issue, and why your load screens take so long. I'm still hearing the noise from monsters nearby, even though I'm supposed to be loaded. Alright, let's see here.
Off we go.
I'm gonna put a spell damage enchant on this thing. Well, let's do for this one. Weapon Styles Imperial Champion. Black and gold. Got a little Renflar. All right, let's see something here. Wow, frame drops. Not gonna do 30 FPS because of this, though. Let's see. Looking for an enchant. That was the enchant station. It's just inside the building. Rekuta, Rapora. It's gonna be Makdiri for this. Plus, no, that's not it. We need some kind of weapon thing there. Stamina, Frost, Spell Harm. That's Makdiri. That's what we have already. Shock, health regen, power. There it is. Plus weapon and spell damage by 320 for 5 seconds. Put it on this. Put it on this thing here.
Rapora, Okori, Rekuta.
All right, let's see. Almost the next champion level. We got that on the other one, too. Let's play with this. First, get out of town so we get our frame rates back. Then we'll see how this plays out. So we get like 32,000 on 32,000 with an Inferno staff on a Dragon Knight. $14 non-crit. Go up to like 20-something when it crits. That's the thing. Where's the stamina equivalent of this? Go torch some goblins.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Land Fear? Oh yeah, that guy's summoning Daedra over there. 24-9. Not bad for a so-called healer. Alright, the Flame Atrodarch's going to resist some of the damage, though. Basically, as long as he's pulsing, he's doing extra damage.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
No, not too bad. We're running into the problem, though, where one-shotting enemies means you don't get credit for the DPS. The DPS meter's a little glitched like that. Alright. More target practice. Cool. Throw some spells on everything, too. We can also activate this in transit, just like we can with the other stuff. 24/9. This is cool. Maybe I should go full Magplar with a fire staff. Do this on my main or something. Just weave it between the heavy attacks. Void alloy rivets available for scrying. Nice. Now, not going to get around to it, but let's see. Well, this works.
Can never have enough of that.
So the way it would work then is, those are friendlies. We gotta find some other place with some enemies. We still do the throwing around like holy damage if we really want to. We augment it with fire damage this way. Nice. Just gotta find some more enemies. That bear looks like a good target. Activate this first because the whole time he's pulsing, he's gaining the bonus damage. This is cool. Set Lauren up with this kind of setup, too, while we're at it. Maybe make it baseline, but baseline for her as a cleric is to use a mace. Let's see, because of the spell damage boost. I don't know. I think this is a better ranged nuke than the stands in doo-doo. Okay. I think this is a better ranged nuke than the other spell, though. Guess we're buying her 645 crowns. Guess we're going to buy her another build slot then. See, it's not taking enough data. It's 24/9. It's not taking enough data to really capture a lot of the DPS that this guy now does. $14,600. This is definitely a damage increase for this guy. What is this evening? This. I never understood 4 on the floor music that sounded like that. Take that out of the rotation. All right, let's see here. Not quite as exciting as the Dragon Knight, but it gives the utility of being a good healer, too. Just throw this down. What are we getting for ticks on this? 5 thou on a crit, but 3,600 non-crit for everybody in the Giant Consecrate. So throw that down and then throw real heals if people need them, which Templars have plenty. But have plenty of burst to help take down the boss. 26-1. It's not showing up in the damage, though, because it's taking too long fight-wise. Also, it can be activated. It can also be activated in transit, too. That's another benefit we're going to gain, by the way. We get a set of that Dread King stuff for constant buff armor. Get that set up for rings and jewelry. I'm actually not getting a chance. Who is that? Messing with Sweet Lori. Okay. Well, darn, I'm kind of torn on this. We should baseline it to Lauren's cleric build. Put her mace away and go take out an Inferno staff. That way she has boss damage for that kind of stuff. She can also cleave stuff too with the this type of stuff.
Nice hold.
This is awesome. $15-4. Definitely a damage increase compared to spamming the number 2 spell, and it's also highly efficient, leaving plenty of resources available. Plenty of resources available if people suddenly need heals. The bottom line, this is another one of those healer things where if everyone else does a good...
General's orders are to be ready to move.
This is a war zone.
I don't
want to get sieged on. It just seems to me like the music is redundant at this point. Let's see. Yeah, I just enjoy the sounds of the game here for a second. Bam!
You know, I like to think
Heavy
I'm
attack
agreeable.
weaving, man. Why wasn't I doing this earlier? Stack like multiple spells on top of each other. Matter of fact, if I really want to stack a lot of burst, put the... Since we're going so wild on single target damage, put the Aurora Javelin in slot number 2. That way you send a really powerful heavy attack and then have a knockback and a bunch of extra damage that is more powerful the further away you are from the enemy. Boom!
You lead.
Like 30,000 damage from a distance.
I think I'm getting good at this.
Bam!
I
Stunned.
probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Stun him, knock him back for another 24 grand, takes him out. So, if we put buff armor on this guy now, or, you know what? Since he's in heavy armor, hold on. Since he's in heavy armor anyways, let's drop the Giuliano's gear and equip Dread King Slayer. And then have just crafty Alfiq for a crap ton of magic. Dread King, Dread King, Dread King, Dread King, Dread King. So now he's got his plus 20%. He always has plus 20%, doesn't need the number 5 skill. So why don't we just put the Javelin on number 2, so he has Dawn's Wrath available for this. Magica Detonation on the Resto staff. Alright, so he doesn't need to buff up anymore because he always has the major buffs. Find a target. Looks like they just took out the other thing over there. Hold on a second. So now we can throw a crap ton of burst. Is it... I wonder if it's more than what you can get. Oh, we have a target.
Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers.
8 and 18k on that one. 10k non-crit. Stacking some serious damage here. Let's find some more bears or imps or something, as the goblins would be good targets too. This looks like it's totally going to be useful for something.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
Should make some kind of video out of this too. That'd be more fun for the ESO fam. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, mount up right next to a resource. Gimme. Where is... We don't have a number 5 skill anymore. People are farming this place. Look at all these players. All right, let's try this. Like 20,000 damage there, and that's without anything critting, because we're stacking skills on each other.
Still here. Thanks for asking.
It's more... The thing is, though, casting a Dawn's Wrath skill also adds minor sorcery into the mix, which stacks with the major sorcery that we already get from the armor. So it might be more worth it to give up on some of that burst in favor of just throwing a regular spell. So don't bother with Adric's Spear. Hey, get Radiant Destruction back in. Get Radiant Destruction back in the action here. Hold on a second. Hey, there's another Sigic thingy we can go get.
They're coming for us.
Follow up. Another 4,000. Bam. 14,900. We have both minor and major sorcery at the same time. Minor sorcery is another 10% spell damage. So it might be more worth it to weave that in for more spell damage. All right, more goodies. Now let's see. Let's target some of those bugs over there. Bam! 24 and 7 for 29,000. It only gets. Should totally get rid of Miri if we're testing damage. Totally. Let's get rid of Miri or something. Yeah. See, she just took out that other bug. There's people actually out farming this zone. I gotta go to ugly zone. Yeah. Ooh, a Kuta. Good. Go make a legendary spell damage enchant for this guy now. Head out to. All right. Let's see if this goes any better.
I hope you're watching.
14,000 non-crit. Plus that stacks up probably about the same as if Dragon Knights with just this.
Can never have enough of that.
What if we just threw the spear after the first attack? So we have the plus 30% spell damage, then we just throw the spear afterwards. Hold on a second. Where's the next one? Serious lack of targets. Are we getting away from the people that are farming everything yet? Getting more heartwood. There's a goblin settlement over there. That should give us what we're looking for. Good. Some goblins. Target acquired. Yeah, see, it's like 8,700. Well, 10,000. We have another person farming the hell out of the goblins. No, those are goblins, actually, that reset.
Sight. Oh, I can't wait to write home about this.
$24,100. Of course, if they close to melee range, we'll just hit him with the spear. Damage reduction. So, I don't know. I don't think the Adric Spear really works very well. It doesn't have as much range either. 14,100. This is a slight cast time, too, for another 8,000 damage. Versus 6,000 damage. Target's out of range. Can't loot. Versus another 6,000 damage, plus a buff for 10% spell damage that can apply while the projectile's in motion. I missed with that one. I think it's more worth it to just weave those together, then. All right. You know what would really hit hard?
It isn't a tour. It's a tail.
What would really hit hard, though, is doing all this with light armor, which has a bunch of extra crit and a bunch of extra pen. But this character, though, doesn't cut the mustard for that kind of stuff. Oh, that sucked. Need the buff first. We got to keep the buff up. If the pulsing is going on, we have the empower buff. Yeah, like 5,700 spell pen. You can go up to like 10,000 if this was light armor.
Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
All right, let's drop the stream beats and just do straight up Ytal. Take this guy back to the castle. It's an idea, but unfortunately, with the heavy armor, I don't know if the constant buffs of the heavy armor is worth losing all the benefits of it. I'm not so sure that really works. All right, standard assortment. Let's see here. He doesn't have a good set of light armor available right now. All right, let's get out of here. Grab a souvenir along the way. Is Miri getting into another little slap fight again? Darn it, get away from the goblinas. Still stuck in combat. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't think I have a set of extra light armor lying around, but I know who does. Lauren is a big light armor user. Make another setup for her. Or modify her cleric build. Modify up her cleric build so that it has this little emphasis baked in. Problem is we're going to lose spell damage in the process. Let's see. Somebody in Zone Chat is like, hey, where can I cure my vampirism? Should I tell them the Crown Store? You sicko. Let me just see something here. Give him like bright robes. Give him like bright robes or something. He's gonna look like this. Not quite. We don't have the money. We'll fix that in a hurry.
Greetings.
That was only a cheesy synthwave. Alright, close enough. He's got to look like a cleric. He's going to look the part. If he's gonna look like a cleric, he needs to look the part. Of course, we could also combine this together with Sijic stuff. I think Zapiarch is good enough for this, though. This, however, could go. Looks like it's too much fur. High elf. I don't know about that. It's supposed to be a shoulder thing. We could give him the prisoner. Give him like the prophet's shawl. That kind of works. That kind of works. Then if we go Sijic with the robe, what does that look like? Nope, that's not it. Gotta look in the right spot here. That's just too bright. Yeah, that's too bright. Sapiarch it is. For those times when he has to look more like a cleric. Oops. Change this up. We carry around some light armor that we could swap in for this? I think that's the issue. Do we have any in the bank that we could switch in?
Speak with me a moment.
Because all the light armor buffs would work really well. Fort Brass, that'd be an interesting surprise for PvP. Toughen them up, but give them all the bonuses. There's New Moon Acolyte that's available. Actually, this has a lot of crit, plus weapon and spell damage, plus offensive pen. This might actually be wilder than any of that other stuff. Hold on, let's put New Moon Acolyte in the mix. Because we're talking a lot of heavy attacks here, this might actually work better. Sorry, Jimmy Fontanez, but this gospel-sounding song is a little too obvious. All right, well, now we got the bonuses. 11,870 on pen, 44,000 magic, 44,000 magic, and 35 on spell damage unbuffed. We do need to get the number. We do need to get our buff back for plus 20% for major sorcery, so we'll bring that back into the action. There we go. Let's try it out. Long as the robe doesn't look like a Halloween costume, and by that I mean it shouldn't look like it's made out of plastic. Let's go find some targets. The entire time he's pulsing like that, he has plus 40% to light and heavy damage, to light and heavy attacks. Let's see. 14,700, plus another 9 grand to finish him off. Yeah, this works really well. Hold on. Took him out in a round. Nice. Might want to darken things up for PvP, but other than that, this looks like it could really work out. That Spriggan looks like a nice ripe target. Open with that to get plus 20% damage, and then get the minor 27 as a Templar.
Well, I met you.
27 grand as a Templar, but that was stacked with something else. Yeah, so buff. So buff, and if anyone gets too close, they get hit with holy damage. Buff, get the plus 20%, wind up a heavy attack, and throw a minor sorcery out at the same time. So it's kind of like what we were doing with Empower earlier. See. How's that for a little Deus Vault? Switch back to regular Paladin. Let's make things even wilder. That's 6,500, that's 21,000. That's 21,000 damage because nothing crit. So you have 2 chances to crit with these kinds of things. 12 thou as is. Forgot to reapply the buff.
All right, don't cry for mummy. Can never have enough of that.
A little low on the crit though, but we want to tie everything around a plus magic buff from the mage.
Can never have enough of that.
We have some Dremora. We have a target.
I guess this is a fight now.
So yeah, basically do like heavy attack weaving with the attack we previously spammed. So that way we have some powerful... Imagine we had a lightning staff with this guy. That'd be good trash damage as well. Just throw in a dot. The dot can actually tick for more damage while we're winding up the next heavy attack. This might be good for a Necromancer too. The problem is the Necromancers don't have access to Empower like this. Not until they're later in the tree. 26-1. It's just not as exciting numbers-wise because it's not stacking, but we're throwing a spell at the same time. I think this is doable. Probably take it into a dungeon, surprise people. 25,000 DPS. Well, we are kind of throwing buffs at the same time we're doing all this damage. Oh, you have the little pokey attack, huh? Watch this. Bam, 32,000 damage. Hope you enjoyed the show. Boom, 20% spell damage. We ran out of buffs. All right, so hold on a second. It's 3 seconds if we use the Mage Guild skill. It's 3 seconds if we use a Mage Guild skill. So if we run out, we just throw Degeneration on them again. But Dawn's Wrath, Solar Barrage, is 10 seconds of Empower. So it's kind of redundant. We could theoretically just...
Let's ride.
So let's see. All right, this ogre has some stuff here. Buff. That's a 20 thou right there. Be more if it crit. Kind of missing because I'm firing at the wrong enemy. 28,000 right there. All right, let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this a little better. Find another target.
Nice hole. I really don't like your odds.
23-9. Miri took that one out. 25 plus 4. That's about 30,000. See if we get big crits. We get big crits out of the Dragon Knight. We can weave stuff together and get plus 30% spell damage before the projectiles hit. So 40% plus 30% more spell damage. So there are ways to weave attacks together to hit harder. Kind of like how you cast like both hands at the same time in Skyrim to hit harder that way. Boom! You got too close. Don't get too close to the cleric. I'm sorry. Did you get too close to the cleric? Oh well. Now let's see. Buff, double attack. That was about 30-something thou right there. So yeah, the damage does add up if you combine it back together.
In a big family, you have to know how to scrap.
This is fun. Now, Camp Mountain Combat. What's fighting it? What's attacking us? We'll change this back to be more PvP friendly by darkening the robes back up. It doesn't have to look that much like a paladin. A little confusing too if we make him look like a cleric as well. So switch this up. His colors will be black and gold. Take him off to Leowin. That lovely little convenience town. Lifetime 252. Lifetime 252.15. Now let's see here. The question is, how do we incorporate this with Lauren then? She's made for heavy attack, or she's made for light armor from the start. She probably... I'm also curious, too. What if we doubled the bonuses to spell damage? Let's see. From both plus spell damage sets at the same time. Darken it up. What did I use for this on the other guy? It wasn't Sigic Order. Yeah, it wasn't Sigic Order. I think it was Sapiarch or something. It was something really generic looking. Could always look it up later. For now, though, let's just darken it all back up. Actually, I think I just darkened up some of the other details. Yeah, that's basically it. That's what the difference is. That's what I'm getting mixed up here. No, the difference is the orc thing. Like the Malakath thing. Yeah, and just darken that up a bit. Yeah, I was covering most of the stuff here. All that sparkly crap. All right, change out one more thing with this guy's look here. Sapiarch sash. There we go. Color it gold. Come on, Chrome. You're loading like I loaded you from a hard drive. Slow. Administrator of Justice. Medieval Justiciar. There we go. Be a good name for that. I still think this guy would be better with Julianos and a little bit more magic. He is with 64, right? Yeah. Is there a way we could squeeze in? We'd have to get rid of this. I'm gonna say, if we ditch this completely, actually Solar Barrage is a Dawn's Wrath ability. This should give us minor whatever it is. What if we swapped this instead? Well, no, because then we wouldn't have a buff. We'd have to activate that when the projectiles were in flight. So that wouldn't work. To say, how can we... I was going to say, how could we sneak Mage Light into this? Because that's plus crit, and it's also plus magic if you do Inner Light. So what if we give up some healing capability here to put this in there? Well, that actually gets us back to wearing buff armor, so we don't have to cast anything like that. Let's put the Dread King back on. Give up some pen, change it out, because this guy is primarily a healer. So put this as the number 5 skill, and bring back the ability to heal teammates, because that's the idea with this guy. Be a healer, but also throw some bursts at the boss while healing people with stuff like this. Like 4K non... Look at that. Pots. 4K non-tick. 6,500 with a tick. And that's with a Gimp on spell damage in order to have plus heavy attack damage. Can I get some targets out here? Like, give me some monsters to fight. Go back to the Goblin Settlement and Wayrest. See if that's getting farmed.
Interesting history. I should try looking it up later.
Random in. Can I find a hostile monster anywhere in this continent? Or am I going to run into people farming again? What's this? Those are players. There we go. Dire Wolf. 24-4 gets out to about 28k. 24-4 gets it down to 28k. Might be decent for PvP then. Still 5-digit DPS. And 47,000 magic to boot. We'd probably go higher with some other stuff, though. Let's see.
I guess this is a fight now.
Yeah, that barely hit 20 grand. We're better off with light armor. No, it's something to play with, but I think light armor is going to be better, specifically Giuliano's gear, which means we probably have to go make some more Giuliano's gear. So you get a bonus to magic, all light armor, so all the light armor bonuses. Or maybe get something that focuses on light and heavy attacks. Now, how about what do we need to do with a character who is based on light armor to begin with? Might have to just buy some crowns. Too tacky, too tacky. There we go. She's in Malleable Tor. I think she was helping Vindalia with fishing at some point. All right, let's see what we have here. I think she only has 3 builds. She doesn't have a 4th build slot that could benefit from the light to heavy attack buff. Yeah, fishing in Malleable Tor. Yeah, Giulianos and Crafty Alfique. Great combination there.
Change of plans?
Wrong character. See, what do we have?
Swords, axes.
Cleric, Battle Click, Zen Archer. Yeah, that's the stamina thing we were working on. So here's the issue, though. The Zen Archer is supposed to be set up to have equal resources, and it's a hybrid setup. The problem with this is that the new hybrid itemization that's coming out is basically going to render this not as good. So if you use a few stamina skills here and there, you want to use them few and far between when they're running off of your smaller resource pool. So I think what we should do is get rid of Zen Archer completely and set up PvP for that. Or we can just unlock another build slot for another 1,500 crowns. I don't know. But I think there's a lot of things I don't know in terms of getting burst damage to Templars and other classes. Could probably do pretty well with Necromancer too. But as it stands right now, I want to do some other things tonight besides this, such as address the issues with the other stuff too. How long does it take this game to quit these days? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Finally. Someone is redlining as if it's something good that they can run their engine to the limit like that. I don't know. I'm going to do some stuff with videos that are not tech related. Plain and simple. There's been some activity on the meta discussions about content creation. I'm going to take that to the next level. One of the things I'm going to talk about for this channel this year, we need to deal with this parasocial problem that exists with people's relations with content creators. Because fundamentally, the mess that exists nowadays is not what it was years ago. And it gets away from, especially on YouTube, how YouTube grew in the first place via the ability for YouTubers to actually be approachable and people you could actually hold a conversation with, as opposed to whatever you want to call what we have today, where there's too much corporate stuff. That's another meta discussion we can have some other time. But as it stands right now, it just seems like we got a miniature version of the Hollywood problem where people get past a certain point and then they think they can start snubbing people. And that's just never been the way to do things. We'll get into that, though, with what I want to do with this channel this year. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay signing off. Thanks for stopping by.